So, hi everybody, Assalamu alaikum to all. This is Ahmed Manzoor, and I hope you are enjoying this whole event like Arab Meta Week last Meta Summit on the Metaverse, which I've discussed with you all. So today we are going to talk about the Metaverse is real or just a hype, or it's just like everybody is saying or something. So Iman actually asked me to talk about this. She suggested me about this topic. So let's talk about it, and we are going to talk about the pillars and something like that. That what is it? What's in the real sense of the metaverse? What is the real sense of NFTs, and how can you use blockchain and Web 3.0 in the near future? So we will understand, inshallah, everything within this session. So who am I? My name is Ahmed Manzoor. I'm a founder and the CEO of Pakistan Blockchain Institute from Pakistan. And I have almost 23 years of experience in ICT industry. Quite old guy, right? So since last 14 years, I'm providing trainings into multiple organizations nationally and internationally, provide consultancies regarding the blockchain as well as the network part and many other things. So this is what I do, work for the government projects mainly as well within Arab region and in Pakistan region. So that's who am I. So you are in good hands, right? So that is what I want to tell you about. So we will start from the misconceptions. What are the misconceptions you all have heard about the blockchain and the metaverse and NFTs? So number one thing, blockchain is not a Bitcoin. That is not a cryptocurrency. Blockchain is a technology, the backend technology is just like internet. Internet is a backend technology. That is not just an email. We will discuss that within a few minutes, inshallah. So blockchain is not a trading tool. This is also another misconception. Like previously, we have discussed something in recent talks in on our TV channel. I was talking about that. We always talk about many influencers here in Pakistan as well, and obviously in the other region might be. So they always talk about decentralization, that cryptocurrencies are decentralized and exchanges are technically the centralized position, are on the centralized position. So that is also another misconception. We will talk about that in later, inshallah. So they are actually your main holders of all the cryptocurrencies. You are not holding that because of the decentralization which they are telling you about. So metaverse is virtual earth? No, that is not a virtual earth. You are not going to sell and purchase only these things in the metaverse. So we will discuss go into the metaverse in a while and discuss that as well. NFTs are only photos? No, NFTs, every that thing which is unique on the digital world, that is actually NFT. We will discuss in a while. And smart contracts, we all have heard of that name, the smart contract. So that is basically a program that is not a regular contract that made things automated. In a while, I will discuss about that triangle about the of technology, that how that will work. So that is not a regular contract that made your life more easier than this regular contracts, right? And blockchain is only for only can be public? No, that is not only public, that is private as well. That is like if you are going to work on some organization or something, a blockchain, then that will be private blockchain, and you can make even the private metaverses and something that is not only one metaverse and everybody will be part of it. So we will come into that later, and we will discuss that. So technology triangle of the future. What is it? Basically, everybody is talking about, but nobody shows how this thing works. What technologies actually people want to learn mainly. So, oh, I'm sorry. So, just hold on. Okay. So, 3 technologies, like in next 2 years, you are going to work on the IoT, that is Internet of Things. We are already in that era. Everybody is wearing a smartwatch right now, smart ring, smart TV, smart ACs. Everybody is using it. So what is it? That is smartness of thing. That is IoT, Internet of Things, where everything is connected through internet to the person who owned it. Then there is another technology. So if I change the name of Internet of Things, that is data gathering tool. So all the data gathered by these tools, right? And then there is another thing that is called blockchain. Blockchain is a data storing tool. The data will be you are getting from IoT will be saved on blockchain, which is immutable. You are not able to change that data. And who is going to use that data after when all the things get smart or something like that? So who is going to use that data? That is artificial intelligence. So that is productivity tool. It makes your life more productive by using your own data, which is immutable. So that is the triangle you always need to understand. Like many students are obviously watching this. So my suggestions to you all that if you are going to pass out in next year, you must start working on the IoT. Start making products on IoT. Then put the provisioning of the blockchain in it, and then AI. So after 5 years, when AI and everything came up, then your product will be the successful product. So that is people need to understand. Okay, so why it's important to understand this, which I have just told you about, because you are going to be part of that future. Like we are not basically before WhatsApp, before any other like Facebook or something, we are connected through letters or something like that. So right now, I am talking about that this is the future. At that time, somebody told me that email is the future. Social media is the future. So the day you, and now WhatsApp and Facebook and Instagram, these are very normal for you. But for me, I have seen that that thing. So after 10 years, when you are sitting at this place, this is normal for those kids. Okay, they are working in the metaverse or some, but you have seen everything. So that's why this is important you to understand that how it will work. You need to make strategies about that. You need to design products over it. So if you are expert of a blockchain, so you must understand how AI will be part of that blockchain and how IoT will work with it. This is not something, okay, I am only go and start and work on a blockchain, or I am only work for IoT, or so that's the important part. You need to understand every aspect of that product. So what is blockchain? Actually, go towards the metaverse. Metaverse is the combination of many technologies. So later, one more thing you need to understand and always remember that when new technology will came up, it will be part of the old technologies. Always remember that. This is the rule. So just like internet came 30 years before, right? So everybody is talking about it solved one problem. The problem was, if I want to write a letter to somewhere in Saudi, Egypt, or somewhere from Pakistan, it will take 1 week to get there and 1 week to get reply. So 15 days process is there. But now we just send the email and everybody got the email, or WhatsApp groups, everybody connected through WhatsApp groups and everything is fine with us. But if we stood there, okay, we have achieved too much with the internet. This is the full potential of the internet. Then we are not able to use social media. We are not able to use the streaming media, where we are not making YouTube. We are not, right now, we are not talking about on this, like this, on a metaverse or on a YouTube or on a Zoom. So that's the future. So we are connected through internet because internet is a backend technology. So same thing, blockchain is a technology and Bitcoin is just it's one app. Using that, just say that. For an example, that is just an application which is running on a blockchain. Like the cryptocurrencies, crypto tokens, those are one application of the blockchain. That is one use case of a blockchain. But the biggest blockchain use case is identity management. Like the techno classes person is there. He was saying, brother is talking about how we will provide trainings on a metaverse. So there will be a digital identities. Those digital identities are NFT. I'm coming to that point in a while. How can be? So right now, Bitcoin or the crypto coins using by very few people. But if we go towards the identity management, then everybody have that identity over the internet, that I am the unique person on the internet. So identity management became the largest use case of the blockchain. That's the important part. Then supply chain, then your healthcare, then any other thing like HR, that you name it. So everybody, blockchain is immutable data, and every use case going to be put in it. So that's the important part. Another thing you need to understand, that centralization and decentralization. Right now we are living in the centralized world. Okay, many people talk about, okay, we are decentralized, but we are not decentralized, right? Decentralized, I am owning my data. Right? Right now, if some centralized database closed its services right now, then you are not able to access that data. But in the decentralization, everybody is owning its own data, and everybody is working on his own data. So that is not you say that is cryptographical hashes. I'm not going into the technical part right now because that is far more technical thing. But if I have Iman's data on my mobile, I am not able to see that because that is cryptographical, like very secure hashing it will use, the mechanism it is using. So that is so decentralized never go off. Never go down, because I'm going to talk about the network language that is called OSPF, actually, protocol, open shortest path first. So that is basically, if somebody is sitting next beside me, then it will go and connect with that, and I will access the data. Nobody can. So I am not going to go to San Jose or Singapore or somewhere. So that's it. The next thing we talk about, that it's the functionality of a blockchain. And this is because it's the functionality of blockchain, it's the functionality of Web 3.0, NFTs, as well as the metaverse. In the normal world right now, we actually use CRUD functionality. That is create, read, update, and delete, right? So by intentionally in the blockchain, we have deleted two of the functionalities. Two functionalities, that is update and delete. We have vanished. Like things on a blockchain remains on a blockchain. So that's the important part. If you are going to do that, that's easy part, right? So you are not going to delete anything. So that's a main part. I always talk to the students of mine, and in the sessions, that is a very dangerous thing for students. Yeah, for the Web 3.0, you are not able to delete your history. So that's the important part. If you send somebody a message, you are not able to delete that, right? That is in the record. So there are the types. Like the above thing, like private versus public, that shows who is able to write, who have the access to write the data. And then open versus closed, who is able to read the data. So there are 4 types of the blockchain, that is public open, public closed, private open, and private closed. So you need to understand, we will talk about that later in some other session, because, time is short. So we need to clear many things. So through blockchain, you are publicly verifiable, you are secure, you are providing quality, and you are saving your cost, as well as the resilient network. Everybody is connected to the network all the time. So this is one blockchain use case I've made. Like if somebody want to order a coffee, and somebody is ordering the coffee, then my IoT machine save my all the data where I have bought last time. How can I do that and everything? And then next time it will order by itself. And all the data saved on a blockchain by using IoT device, and AI is just using it. And it's saving my time. It made me more productive. So normally people always talk about, when they talk about the AI, artificial intelligence, everybody think that reports will come up and take over the world. And we are joking when I was in Dubai, me, Iman and Rame, we are talking about, there is never be a Terminator 2 movie running in the world, right? So that is not going to happen. So you are making your life very productive. You are saving the world, saving the energy. So this is how your life will be more productive through these technologies. So blockchain and other technologies like internet is a backend technology. Blockchain is a backend technology working over the internet. If internet is not there, blockchain is not there. Or over the intranet, like the local network. So all other technologies will be connected through blockchain with internet. So that's the important part. And we are making the policies, the new policies for the cybersecurity. Right now, our policies working on the centralized networks. But for the decentralized, we need to make the new ones. That's another important part, because cybersecurity is very important. Let's make you all a little bit confused. How every technology is connected to every other technology. So this is the whole thing. How data sciences work, where it's stored, and all the circles connected through every other thing. So you need to understand this. Where is artificial intelligence work, where Web 3.0, AR, VR, and everything. So all the technologies work with this. There is not, we only live in metaverse. No, we are not going to live in a metaverse only. So what are NFTs? NFT is all about the uniqueness of the internet in the digital world. Like this Ahmed, Manzoor, or Iman, or any other person who is connected here are the unique in the world. Unique in the 8 billion now. Actually, yesterday I've got the report that now world's population got to the 8 billion. So I'm not going to talk about the 7 billion. It's 8 billion now. So 1 in a 8 billion is this Ahmed Manzoor is 1. So I made the attributes of something like glasses, like my height, like my date of birth, like beard, white beard, and something, and many other attributes, and put those attributes on the internet. So there is one unique attribute is always there, which make me unique. So on the behalf of that, I am unique on the internet. That's the important part. So that's an NFT. Like I am myself an NFT. Now put that into the metaverse. Like I am a 5 feet 4 inches. Now I put I put myself into the metaverse, like 5 foot 4 inches person, and I can just basically metaverse is an experience. Like I wear this right now. So it looks good on my wrist or not. If this ring good on my wrist, on my finger or not. So I just go and put on glasses or something and just watch it out. Okay, this thing, I put it here, and that's the real metaverse. It's AR. I'm just going to show you an example, inshallah. So Web 3.0 is, as I told you, you are not able to delete anything out. Very dangerous for students, right? You are not able to delete history. You are not able to change things. For the professionals, you are not able to change things. If you are doing something, you own it. This is not only about you are integrating your wallets with it. This is far bigger than that. If you are searching something, if you are doing something, you are emailing something, these are just very small examples out of it. So you owned it. You are not going to say, oh, okay, I'm not able to do that. So that is also based on IPv6. I'm not going into the IPv6 right now, but that is. So there is another concept coming up that is called CBDC, that is Central Bank of Digital Currencies. What is Central Bank of Digital Currencies? I think, okay, we have a few minutes. Okay. Central Bank of Digital Currency is basically centralized bank, which is connected all through the world and connected everybody with that, like if we go towards the existing networks, like exchanges doing the same thing which are going to CBDC is going to do. So that's it. That is every currency is owned by some government or some country. So that is basically the CBDC, is a simple concept. There are many countries, like one country, I forget the name. It made paper currency, and with the digital unique identity, if you want to convert it, the paper currency into the digital wallet, you just scan it and it will convert into the digital wallet. Sorry, I forgot the name of the country who will do that. So this example is from China, right? So Metaverse, we are working on an AR, VR, the augmented reality and a virtual reality. We will discuss that, what is the difference between in a while. So we just connect that technology to the internet and give access to everybody. That is Metaverse. If I want to go and purchase something within a Metaverse, that is not only a Metaverse, I am going to convert my e-commerce business into the Metaverse. So my avatar, which you are going to see in on our viewers, so that is 5'4" inches, and I made it like, okay, I am there. So if I want to buy a coat, then I just go and experience that coat or this shirt or something like this hoodie, right? So something like that, I just experience it. Okay, it looks good to me. And then I just order it and it came to my home. So that's another example. Very small examples, but just you need to understand those examples, right? So think out of the box. Like this is a movie name Ready Player One. If you have not seen it, just see it to get the example, get the idea of the metaverse. This guy on the right side, you seen, this is the real world. He just in the dumpster and just wearing the glasses, the AR, VR glasses, virtual reality. The virtual reality is nothing is there. Everything is virtual. So you just, you want to be somebody. Like I want to be Arnold Schwarzenegger. So I want to be Arnold Schwarzenegger. I want to be a Mario. Yes, we are already doing all these things, right? I want to play cricket. Okay, there is no stadium, but I am playing cricket. Okay. There is another movie called Free Guy. In this movie, he just put on the glasses like this and saying things which are not there. So just an example, I am sitting in a hall with many students, and everybody sitting there right now. What I do? Okay, what's your name? Your introduction. Your introduction. Your introduction. But if I get entered into the room, into the hall, and they just got my glasses and they just updated it through some application which they have, right? And I just put on the glasses. Now I am seeing the name, roll number, batch, year, and subject through on their heads. So there is a lot of time saving tools, right? So if I want to buy something like that, I want to experience something like that, so that is nothing. So you must actually, these two movies I always recommend when I am talking about the metaverse, when I'm talking about the AR, VR. So you just, if you want to understand these technologies, must, or even the AI, must watch that. Adaption is basically, we are in the denial phase right now. No, this is not coming. Seniors are saying this and seniors have no idea. But it's coming, and it's not coming slow. Next 10 years are very crucial for our lives. So we need to understand that, we need to adopt it, we need to build products on it. So that's the last comment from my side. So we need to work on the product. This is my book. If you want to download it, just take the picture, and it's free available regarding the blockchain. If you want to connect with me through these websites and YouTube channels or something like that. So from me, that's it. Just start working on your product, start working on the metaverse and new upcoming technologies. So you need to understand This is not a hype. This is coming, and this is not coming slow. This is something you need to understand before it came and hit you very hard, right? So that's it from my side.